Hello, darlings. Welcome to Moody Moon Energy Report. You already know it is a moody one. Let me tell you, it doesn't matter if you're just at home alone or if you're going out to, run your errands, go to the store, or hang out with some friends or family or what have you. This moody moon, right, is affecting everything. It's been affecting everything since over the weekend. So now let's go ahead and dive into the theme of this full moon. It is a full moon in Aquarius, and it's in the Leo sun. Okay, so again, you have fire, which is the Leo, and then you have Aquarius, which is wind. So together, they're bringing a theme of freedom and authenticity. Okay, so and what that means is that, so in the Aquarius moon energy, we are intellectual, we're analytical, and we're it's helping you see yourself from a third person point of view. And this is a time to reflect on old wounds that are coming to the surface, and they're affecting how you see yourself in all your glory, right? So the full moon, it shines a light on what's lurking in the dark or what's hiding in the shadows, or what we have forgotten to deal with, right? Or did you forget? Or did you just sweep it under the rug that time, right? Nothing goes unturned, okay? Nothing. I'm going to tell you, because especially if you are on the path to recovery, is what I say. The hero's journey. You're on an awakened journey, okay? Especially then, because you're asking your guides or your higher self or whoever it is that you meditate with, or you're looking in the mirror and trying to do better for yourself, right? Heal your environment, which starts with you. So especially if being on that journey. So just know that whenever something comes up to the surface, take it with grace, okay? And just know that it is your higher aspect. It is your higher self and your guides bringing something to your attention that says, hey, hello, remember me? Remember us? Remember this happened and you didn't want to deal with it at that time because you said, oh, hell no, I don't have time for this right now. You already know. We just don't have time for that. I don't have the tears for that. I don't have the energy for that. I'm tired. That's it. I just want to have some ice cream. You already know. So, yeah, that's what full moons are good for. All right. And if you have a problem with full moons and you just want to just hide in your crystal cave, then go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it, friend. I love you for it. Yes, because I have a crystal cave too. Crystals all the way around. So, all right. So now both of the Leo moon, I'm sorry, the Leo sun, right, that this Aquarius full moon energy is in, both are always going to come together for your healing, right? And remember, it's always in divine timing. And divine timing means that whenever you're ready to get it, to get the signs, to get the message, to receive the the healing of it, right? To get the big picture. All right. So the Leo sun sign is energetic, romantic, and adventurous. Okay. So this fire sign is the motivation behind the Aquarius moon. So it's the perfect storm of being investigative and self-reflective, okay? Especially when, especially whenever you're needing to get the job done already, okay? Because you already know that it affects everything in your life, every aspect of your life. Okay, your relationships, your environment, how you think about yourself, your careers, your whatever it is, it affects everything. So the Leo sun sign is going to help and get in there and get that job done. And Aquarius is going to be weighing all the options and giving you the patience to do it. Because look, Aquarius is about community, and for doing things for the good of the whole, right? Leo is, no, me first. And then we'll see how it fits with everything. Leo is very, look at me, right? And Aquarius is like, no, you don't have to look at me. Let's look at how this fits in with everything around us, Aquarius is the psychologist of the group, right? So if you have a question about things or you want to, pick the brain of a certain situation, sit next to an Aquarius. They'll help pull that out of you, okay? Aquarius are very empathic, right? They're empathic that way. But at the same time, pay attention to the heart space, to your heart space, okay? Because both the, this Aquarius moon energy and, the Aquarius energy and this Leo energy, both will, how can I say, they can forget their self-love and nurturing versus whatever they feel that they're needing to put out there for everybody. Do you get that? So in that could be a form of escapism. It really can. Throwing yourself into a project, being very energetic about it, the Leo fire, right? Getting in there, getting things done, concentrating on that, right? Instead of sitting down quietly and, sometimes you have to have those little boohoo sessions with yourself, right? And then get up and dry your face, take a shower, okay? And give yourself some good nurturing. Eat something good and high vibe, right? Do what you really want to do. And most of the time, it's just doing nothing with anybody. You want to read or go to your meditation corner and sip your tea or your coffee, your glass of wine, have a bubble bath, and turn the ringer off, right? Sometimes you have to do that. And if that's what you're feeling, then you do that, because it's in those times that, Spirit is guiding you to do that, because Spirit will say, okay, that's the only way that I can get through to this person. Because they got all their walls up. You already know. Got all their walls up. They're not letting anything in. That's why they're being so over dramatic, and that's why they're being so, they're being loud in their self expression, right? Right? So, yeah, it's time to just slow down and just do for you and disconnect. Disconnect. Okay? Because if not, then things are going to come up from the dark that's been lurking in the dark, like the full moon does, what the full moon, does for you. It illuminates whatever you're needing to see, whatever you're not wanting to see, or what needs to be taken care of, right? And you'll feel sideswiped, like, damn, where did that come from? Why me? So, exactly. And then Spirit will come in and say, yes, exactly. Why me? Because look, so now decide. Make that list and decide. Okay. It's like having a yard sale for your feelings, for your, for your relationships, for your environment, right? I've always felt that spring cleaning should be Leo cleaning because, in this sun sign that this full moon is in, that's what it's doing. It's that, the fire, energy, right? That gives you that oomph to do it. That helps you get off the floor, or get out of the bed, and say, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna do it this time. I'm gonna do it." It is your espresso shot for the day, okay? And then the air element of Aquarius comes in and just making that fire grow even stronger. Okay, so think of it like that. So that's why it's very important to have the self-love nurturing, right, and disconnecting. But you want to do it from that, from a nurturing perspective, self-love perspective, not because you're hiding, because this full moon is shining a spotlight on you, right? So you're doing it because you're needing to energize yourself for this next phase of your life, for this next phase of the rest of the year. Okay, so it is setting the tone. Okay, and so the three important elements of this, or characteristics of this Aquarian full moon in the Leo energy is me versus we, okay, which means that from the Aquarian point of view, you're wanting to do, see things for the good of the whole, right? It's a little bit of Taurus energy there. And Leo is, hey, look at me, right? But that'll take us into the ego check part of this full moon. The ego check is, are you doing things for applause? Or are you doing things out of confidence, right? Because the other is, if you're doing things out of applause, that is going to be, what are you escaping from? Why are you having to put on a mask? Because by now you should already be knowing, hey, I don't need to wear a mask for anybody. That I am who I am. So you've got to know yourself. Know yourself. All right. Um, so, do the work on the tools that will help you, figure that out, will help you know that. Okay. So, birth charts, that's a big one. And there are, you could do birth charts. You can, work on your energy. There's go into meditation. There's so many options, so many things that you can do. Okay, all right. Now the third big characteristic of this full moon is also aha moments. Okay, sudden clarity of things. Okay, write things down. Shoot, I have a notebook in just about every room of the house that something will come to me, I'll write it down, or I put it in the notes app of my phone of the iPhone. I have an iPhone, so there's a notes section. I'm sure that you do for Andrew as well, Android phones as well. I said Andrew, that's my son. I better call him. So make your notes. Make your notes. Along with, and this is something that we do in my meditation group, is we do this little exercise. I have tiaras, right, and a crystal headpiece as well. So I encourage them, wear your tiara, wear your crown, bring something that, to wear physically, right, to help you remember who you are and help you remember to act right. You already know for yourself. Okay? So, all right, I'm going to leave it right there. Thank y'all for joining me. It's been a bit. I will speak to y'all again. And if you have any questions about this full moon, or you'd like to have a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. All right, happy full moon.